Hello, welcome to Mindfully Crocheted Unraveled. My name is Mara. Today I'm going to be unraveling the New York Times games, WORDLE, STRANDS, and Connections for Friday, December 5th, 2025. So, spoiler alert, if you haven't already done your New York Times games yet today, I always recommend that you pause this video and do that first, and then come back and compare and see how we did. Or if you prefer, you can follow along with me as I work on the games. And then afterward, I just ask that you leave a nice comment down below as to what you thought and how you did. So without further ado, I'm going to bring up my wheel of Wordle start words so that I can select today's Wordle starting word. Okay, let's exit out of full screen, shuffle these up. And here we go. Remember, you can submit your ideas for starting words down in the comment section, and I would appreciate that. Okay, itchy. Let me close this. Okay, I'm going to pause my recording while I bring up my phone, and we'll get to working on Wordle. Okay. Oh, I don't have my phone screen pulled up. I was just going to say I have my phone screen pulled up, but it stopped sharing. Let me do that again. Okay. All right, let me open up my New York Times Games app and scroll down to Wordle once it fully loads. Okay, guess your way to the correct word, Friday, December 5th. Go ahead, add another day to your 466-day streak. Got itchy. Okay, no letters from itchy. S, SL, SP, SN. PEA. Spear. That's how you spell spear, right? Spear. That'll take care. Well, also speak. Spear, speak. There are so many words left. Oh my goodness. I'm going to try this. Okay, well, we have an A in the wrong spot. No S, P, E, or K. This is really not narrowing things down. What about B? A, U, B, O, A. All right, let's try board. Board. Okay. Oh, all right. Well, I have 3 guesses left and 2 letters in the wrong spot. Starting with a vowel. What about like way, long? No, because that would mean the A would have to go at the end. So maybe wagon. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, so A has to go at the beginning or the end. A. Something. A. Okay, let's figure out the O needs to go third or last. Now, do we have potentially a word that ends in NG? Then it would have to be ONG. So we're not going to have an AO word. So if we had an NG word, along, I don't think we've tried the L yet. Along, among, along or among. Oh gosh, we could be losing our streak here. Well, let's try along. And then if that's not it, maybe we'll do among. Okay, among. I don't think there's any other words. Avong, ajong, a kong without a u, a fong. That's it. Okay. That was a close call. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, let's see how we did with the bot. Yikes. My current and max streak are 467, and I have played 804 games. Okay. Well, let's see what the average number of guesses today is. The average number of guesses is basically 4, and I got it in 6, and it says phew, no kidding, but it gave me a 90 out of 99, so I'll take it. Okay. So after my first word, there were still 871 words left, and I really didn't gain that much info. All right. After my second word, there were still 76 words left. Okay, after the third word, there were 8 words left. Oh, yikes. And then after my fourth word, there were only those 2 words left. Oh, wait a minute, but it said guessing aloof might have been a better option, but then, oh, I didn't even think about, like, I would have to, well, I couldn't really double the letters knowing that I had a G and an N in there. Well, yeah, after this, but I wouldn't have known. I guess I could have done aloof, and that would have still been doing hard mode. So if after bored I had done aloof, I didn't even think about that. Then I would have eliminated all but 1, and I would have solved it in 5 instead of 6. But it might have still taken me a long time to figure it out, because I would have only had the A and the O remaining, right? Okay. I would have had the O in the right spot and the A in the right spot, but nothing else. Okay. All right. Well, let's go on from there. So then it says after the word along, there was only 1 word left. All right. And of course, the bot probably got it in like 3. Okay, yes, 3. And they did slate, corny, and among. Jeez, well, if only I was a bot, but I'm not. Okay, well, anyway, got it in 6. Close call there. Let's move on to strands. Find hidden words and uncover the day's theme. Word search. All right. We're not worrying about streaks. December 5th, 2025. Feeling peckish. Feeling peckish. Okay, so hungry. We're feeling hungry. So, well, up here, I see the word bakery. Let me just try it. Okay, bakery. All right, so you're feeling hungry, so you go to a bakery. We have like diner or something. Dine. No. Okay. Cafe down here. Let me try that. Okay. All right. So eating establishment, dines. The dines can go the other way. Let me highlight dine. What would that? Oh, okay. Wait a second. I'm seeing the word house. Oh, let me unhighlight HOU house. House, something house, steak house. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay, whatever. That's fine. Steak house. Okay. Steakhouse, bakery, cafe, brewery. Okay, that takes care of my corners. All right. Dining out. Okay, then what do we have? A buffet and bistro. Okay, feeling peckish? Go to one of those places. All right, we're not worrying about streaks, but I got 4 words, the spanogram, and then the remaining words. Okay. All right, let's move on to connections, group words that share a common thread for Friday, December 5th, 2025. Go ahead, add another day to your 190-day streak. Okay, our 16 connections words are sorry, tough, deal, baby, sweet, sticky, pillow, story, mastermind, small, delicate, operation, complex or complex, status, mousetrap, and situation. Okay. Pardon me. Mousetrap, operation. Sorry. Those were games like board games, or mastermind is also like a strategy game. Mousetrap, operation, mastermind. Sorry. I'm liking this. I'm going to do a screenshot and see if I can group the other words together. Tough. Okay, I'm going to switch to yellow. Let's see. There's like sweet, sticky, tough, like, wait a second. Are we talking like flavors? Like a delicate flavor. It's sticky, it's tough, it's sweet. Complex could also, like complex flavors of food, maybe. That could potentially fall in there too. Status. I wonder if any of these are going to be like a fill in the blank kind of thing. Deal or no deal. Small situation, small time. Let me switch colors to green. Story, situation, Oh, what about like, what's the deal? What's the story? What's the situation? What's the status? Like, what's the deal? Could that be a fill in the blank? Okay. There's, let me switch to purple, I guess, or blue. Let's try blue. Baby, maybe that was purple, the green that I have highlighted with green. Baby pillow small. And then I have to figure out like maybe sweet or what are my extra yellow ones? Sweet. Baby pillow small. I don't know. Complex, sticky, delicate. Baby pillow small, delicate, possibly. Okay, well, I have two where I feel pretty good. I'm going to try what I have highlighted. Let me delete my screenshot. I'm going to try this just because I saw it first. Okay, that is blue. Classic board games. All right, and then what's the deal? What's the story? What's the status? What's the situation? Like, I'm going to try that. Okay. Oh, not purple. Green. State of affairs. Okay. The deal, the situation, the status, the story. Darn it. Okay. Well, that's fine. That was still a category. It just wasn't purple. So that leaves me to yellow and purple, like small, delicate, sweet. Pillow baby. Oh gosh. I was thinking flavors like some maybe sticky, sweet, complex, tough, complex, sticky, sweet, and then maybe delicate. Small baby pillow. Tough, complex, sticky, sweet. I'm going to try this. I have all my guesses left. No, one away. Tough, complex, sticky. Let me switch to delicate from sweet because small, sweet, baby, and pillow seem like they could go together. So it's like between sweet and delicate, I think is where I would need to make my change. Let me try that. Okay, that's yellow, tricky. And then that leaves me with purple left. I'm not sure what it is, but let's just go and submit it. Okay. Talk. All right. I'm going to pause for just a second while I clear my throat. Okay. Let me try that again. That took a minute. All right. Let me move on and see how the bot did. I made one mistake, but I maintained my streak. I now have 191 current streak and a max streak of 251, and I've completed 463 games. Let's analyze my puzzle. Okay, they're saying it was fairly straightforward, but they're giving it a 2 out of 5 difficulty. 80%, it has an 80% solve rate. 42% of the players did it without making mistakes. 19% got one mistake, which included me. 11% 2 mistakes, 8% 3, and 20% did not solve. They're giving me an 89 out of 99, and 1 in, let's just say 1,700 people had the same solve as me. All right. So actually, 49% of the people did get the blue category first. I just really have a scratchy throat this morning, so I apologize for all the clearing. Okay, then 27% of the people got yellow first. Okay, well, that was a tricky category for me. The tricky category was tricky. Okay, 13% got green first, and only 11% got purple first. All right. So people were making mistakes with the baby sweet, small and delicate. Okay. And deal, status, situation, operation. I could see people making that mistakes. Tough, sticky, complex situation. Yeah, situation was just misplaced a lot. And tough, sweet, sticky, and complex. Yeah. All right. And I made that mistake. Okay. So great minds think alike. A lot of people had blue first today. And then a solid pick. It says it put you in a good position to win by doing green next. And then it's a nice try. This was a creative guess. Only 1% of the people made that wrong guess. Okay. And then another mistake was baby. Another mistake was baby, sweet, small, and delicate. All right. Then it says, nice job working out the tricky group. Okay. And then other people did solve that. And then it says the blank talk group was a fill in the blank, one of the toughest connections to figure out. All right. Okay. Well, how did you do on your games today? Those were fun, a little bit tricky, right? I think my close call on Wordle kind of had me worried about my streak. But again, if I had lost my streak, then that's just how it would have been. It's fine. I don't want to, but if I lost my streak, I would live, and I would start again back at 1 tomorrow. All right. Well, check out the links down in my description box. And hey, if you haven't already, could you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell? And then that way you can be notified of any content that I put out here besides my daily videos. Don't forget to put a little play in your day. Take care, be kind, and I'll see you again tomorrow with some more of the daily New York Times games. Bye.